Hotep. What's going on? It's your boy Deezy, D's us D's-os, Don P, Don D with supreme confidence. You listen to today's episode, Confidence in the Clutch podcast on the Confidence in the Clutch network. Whether it's a game of basketball or the game of life, you got to add confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence, pressure makes diamonds, stay sucker free, keep it a buck like Milwaukee. I'm an IP. Shay Walker, get out, gold ball or bust. You can't fit in when you're standing out. Last year was about branding, this one about expanding. Colorism is dead, black is black. Every disagreement is not a fight. You get to make the decisions, but you don't get to decide the consequences. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but not their own facts. No shine without the grind. I work for myself, so I guess I work for a boss. You buy once, you cry once. The chief creator of content. Don't sink the ship just because you ain't the captain. If it doesn't fit, make it fit. Didn't reinvent the wheel, just a better design. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together, all black with a little bit of gold. Let me show you how confidence in the clutch, bro. Support your own black-owned media. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms, confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com, and wherever you listen to your podcast, search Confidence in the Clutch. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K&K. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Coming up, talking about the health. You hear the voice. The voice sound a little bit better, y'all, so it's all good. Talking about NBA, Eastern Conference Finals Game 7, my finals pick, and that's it, man. Like always, bringing you quality content with strong opinions and facts. Confidence in the Clutch, we are fear more than love, but never hate it, y'all. Come ride with me for a minute, man. Confidence starts right now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? The health is good. You hear it. I'm feeling better. It's gonna take a little bit of time to get back to A1. We've all gone through this recovery throughout our lives. Just a little bit different right now when you're going through COVID because any surgeries you have, you're at risk. You're not in that population of, the at-risk population. I forget the word right now. Excuse me for the sensitive demographic and all that more susceptible. With pre-existing conditions. Right? But when I had surgery, that's what it did. It put me in a delicate section of society. So that's where the pneumonia came from. And then the COVID or whatever, just odd. But, hey, shit happens, man. It's the long-term effects. It is what it is. One thing I do know is that I can't have my cigar. It's been so beautiful that after being cooped up, you want to smoke a cigar like when you can. I only smoke a cigar average once a week. You know what I mean? Like if it's a holiday week or something, like Memorial Day, 4th of July and all that, and Labor Day, you might catch me too that week. But anyway, as I digress, y'all, health is good, man. So thanks for all the prayers, the well wishes. Thanks for everything. Thanks for my God getting me through. Thanks for the strength. Thanks for my children. The reason I'm here for. All right, we ready? I'm not going to go into the Uvalde stuff because more stuff is coming out that's very terrible. And one thing I will say about it, I seen somebody had thoughts and condolences when the Bidens were down there, and it had crossed it out, and it's like, no, we need work done. Let's get. I would have to watch that video again, but that's what I'm talking about. Fuck the thoughts and condolences. We need to get to work. Work and solutions. You know what I'm saying? For real. Negotiations and solutions. It said something like that. Y'all got to get this shit together. But just all the missteps down there, man. So, man, fuck the thoughts and prayers. That's a given. But, let's make it happen. And Gabe Kaplan, I get it, out in San Francisco, but you got to ride all the time, not when it's convenient, man. Remember, protest is not for the flag. The soldiers died so we can protect our Constitution. Our Constitution has freedom of speech, so you can do what you need to do. So, Gabe, I respect it, but I don't respect it because you got to ride all the time, not when it's just convenience, y'all. Y'all ready? Let's roll. Let's talk NBA playoffs, y'all. Last pod, we talked about Darvin Ham, right? Former Bucks head coach, getting the Lakers job. So it was reportedly Darvin Ham got 4 years over the 3 years that Frank Vogel got. He gets to pick his staff, what Frank Vogel couldn't do. And Kurt Rambis reportedly will not be in the meetings, which Frank Vogel had. Now, Ty Lue, Monty Williams couldn't get that. But sometimes the error of your ways shows you have to make adjustments. So shout out to the Lakers brass for making the proper adjustments to get Darvin Ham in there. Damn, I hate Vogel had to go through that though. At least he's a champion though. But damn, there's only so much control you can do, man. It's not about dwelling in the past, but I still think Frank Vogel got a raw ass deal when they wanted him to bench Westbrook. He said, "I'm gonna still work with Westbrook," and then Westbrook kind of threw him under the bus in the exit meetings. But damn, I mean, it is what it is. Shout out to Frank Vogel. You a champion, Frank, for real. Shout out to Darvin Ham for negotiating what he deserved, though. You feel me? It's love. All right, let's talk about it, y'all. Game 7, Heat Celtics. Celtics close out the series 196, best player on the floor. It was a tie. Jimmy Butler, 35-9-1. Jason Tatum, 20-10-6. Jaylen Brown, 24-6-6. Marcus Smart, 24-9-5. Bam Adebayo, 25-11-4. Kyle Lowry, 15-7-3. The quarter, remember, this series, it jumps out at you. The first quarter, Celtics jumped out to a 32-17 lead, man. You know what I mean? Tatum had 8 in that quarter. Butler had 6. That quarter, though, Miami was 1 for 8 from the tray ball line. Boston was 5 for 9. You do the math. Second quarter, it was 55-49 at the end. Celtics, Brown had 15 at that time, outpacing Tatum. Jimmy had 24. Jimmy played the whole game. Matter of fact, Jimmy played 94 out of total 96 minutes or some shit he could have played the last 2 games. Shout out to Jimmy. Boston, they had a 17-point lead in the first half, got it down to 6 at the half. Like, I was like, yo, the third quarter will be the one that opens the game up. Like, it had to, because you giving up them type of leads in the game 7, that ain't what's up. So whoever won that third quarter win the game. Now the Celtics won that third quarter by 2 points. Fourth quarter is 82-75 going into there, right? So I hate the way Kyle Lowry plays defense. That's what I hate that. I hate that. The only thing you really can do is try to flop, get up under somebody, and hope the ref makes a call. I don't like that. I hate Marcus Smart's shot selection because he took more shots than Brown and 1 less than Tatum during the game. But at the same time, if Brown and Tatum got the rock and they passing it to you at the last 3 seconds, you got to put up the 4th shot and make it seem like you're taking wild-ass shots that you shouldn't take. But sometimes Marcus Smart do take them heat check threes. Sometimes he stay into this growth place where he's at now, and sometimes he gets into the other place. But, let's talk about it. What everybody talking about, pontificating about. Listen, in a perfect world, because hindsight is 20/20, of course Butler has to go to the hole with Horford backpedaling down 2 instead of shooting a 3 with 17 seconds left. Because he missed. You know what I'm saying? But maybe. But here's the thing as a coach. You ride and die with your best player. Yes, you would have wanted to, but if you make that shot, you're like, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Motherfucker got balls. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, and all that. Yeah, the only real motherfucker take that shot. And all that, you can go either side. You know what I mean? It was a wide open transition 3. Now, is Jimmy Butler the best tray ball shooter? But the realest thing is that you can question the shot, right? But the closeout is the realest thing. The closeout by Horford, 1 hand up, rebound by Horford, track the ball, 2 eyes, 2 hands, 2 feet. He went and got that joint. Horford went and got that rebound when he could have allowed Jimmy to follow his shot for a putback and possible and one. What everybody was talking about, he should have just drove on Horford anyway. Horford getting the rebound was bigger than Jimmy missing the shot, because Jimmy still could have got his rebound. Miami still could have got that rebound. See, we talking about breaking down and assessing different parts of the game and analysis and shit, right? Like from a coach's lens, Horford. And that's what I would have brought up in the huddle and in the locker room. If Horford didn't get that rebound, that's what stopped it. Wasn't he missed that shot? Is Horford when he got that damn rebound, because the defensive play is not over till you get the defensive rebound, y'all. Real shit. So y'all can keep that. Then afterwards, Struss had like them long-ass threes and the off-balance 3 in hindsight. It is what it is. You could say Jimmy's supposed to go to the hole, but it was game 7. There's still tomorrow. Time clocking situation. And Struss earned the right to take those threes because he was hitting. That's what he do. So, it is what it is. Heat in the game, 6 of 30 from tray ball land, 20% Celtics, 11-32. That's what it was. So Celtics was plus 15 points from the trade ball line, plus 3 points from the free throws. Turnovers, Miami won that 13-8 and scored 1 point off of +1 on turnovers. So I love Kyle Lowry telling Jason at the end of the game, this ain't nothing. Bring that shit home. Bring it home. This ain't nothing. Jason Tatum, Larry Bird, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Jason Tatum, who has a great relationship with Kobe Bryant still, texted his number and said, I got you today. I love that. I love these youngins do what they need to do. Next up for the Heat, 53-29, first in the East. First in the East with Brooklyn, with Milwaukee, with Boston, with Philly. What a great season. Jimmy led the team in points, free throws made, free throw percentage, steals, and triple doubles. Tyler Hero won Sixth Man of the Year. Now the Miami Heat got a situation to take care of free agents. They got Tyler Hero. He's a restricted free agent, meaning somebody could offer him something, they can match it. Excuse me. PJ Tucker, Gabe Vincent, and Strauss, all are unrestricted free agents, right? They got to make a decision. I'm bringing back all three of them. Like, you know what I mean? They made it to the Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals and shit. Like, I'm bringing everybody can come back. But who can they add, though? They need to add somebody, so maybe everybody cannot come back. So then now we got to look at it. Bradley Beal, no, they don't have enough to give up to get him. They don't have enough. They got to give up a bigger piece. What do they have to offer? We're not giving up Bam. We're not giving up Jimmy. We're not giving up Kyle Lowry and somebody else. Bradley Beal on a road to a $250 million contract extension. So I can't see that, y'all. Right? Here's the part we've been waiting for, man. The finals. Let's talk about it. Warriors versus Boston. In the season series, it was split 1-1. Poole averaged 29, Tatum averaged 26.5 points. Golden State Warriors averaged 99.5 points in those two games versus the Boston Celtics. They're the only team, the Boston Celtics are the only team to hold Golden State Warriors under 100 points. That second game, I believe it was March. Curry injured his foot when Smart dove for the ball in the second meeting when Boston blew them out and missed 12 games in the rest of the regular season. It was bad blood. Steve Kerr said it was a dirty play. He dove into his legs. Marcus Smart was trying to get the ball. It's always subjective if you're on one side where your player get injured when your player is hustling. You know what I mean? Where it was a dirty play. The conjecture was there. The Dubs. First team since the 97-98 Bulls to reach 6 finals in 8 years. The Celtics. First finals appearance since 2010. 22nd finals appearance for the Boston Celtics. Now, who's the best duo in this series? Let's look at it. Steph and Klay. Steph is 34. Klay is 32. Klay has played in 139 playoff games. Steph Curry has played in 128. Klay in the finals. Well, let me see. Yeah, in the finals, Klay is shooting 41% from Trey, Steph 39%. Golden State Warriors has not lost a home playoff game this season. Let's look at the Celtics. JB, Jaylen Brown, 25 years old. Jason Tatum, 24 years old. Jaylen Brown has played in 79 playoff games. Jason Tatum has played in 68. So Klay has doubled their playoff games. But, you know, we're talking about who the Warriors been and how long they've been, who the fuck they are. Right, that's expected. Jaylen Brown, 37% from the tray ball in his career in the playoffs. Jason Tatum, 36%. So Boston's 1-2 at home and it was in the conference finals. So if we look at the best duo, you're going off age and experience, youth and energy. Like, this is going to be these two. Clearly, I'm not going to say Steph can't defend Jaylen Brown because Jaylen Brown has problems dribbling the ball. I think Steph might be able to hold his own against him for a little bit, but, you know, it depends where they're forcing the help to for Steph. But in the old school days, they matched up backcourts, and they hold each other. Man, this would be a good one to watch. But we know that Marcus Smart is possibly going to hold Steph. And that leaves Jaylen and Jason on Klay. The problem is when Poole come in, but we ain't talking about Poole. Who going to hold Poole? But then we're just Jason, Jaylen, and Marcus got to hold down all three guards. There is no best duo. It just depends what you like. You know what I mean? You like cats that go to the hole, can bam on cat steal and all that, can hit tray balls, or you like cats that can shoot it from wherever, catch and shoot cats, and they running off mad picks. It just depends what type of basketball. For the money, I mean, shit, Clay and them got how many titles they got? They got 1, 2, 3. They got 3 titles. JB and JT ain't got none. So the best duo right now for my money right now, I'm taking shit. Man, I don't like to do this comparison shit. I'm taking them both. I ain't doing that best duo shit. They both good. I mean, there's no reason for me to have to pick. It's just I just want to watch good basketball. You know what I'm saying? Respect, y'all. A better finals run? Now this is it. Who's hungrier? Steph and Clay ain't been here in 3 years. JB and JT ain't never been here. They younger. Man, Tatum and Brown have to take better care of the ball against the Warriors team that was swarming and look to get it in transition. So the better finals run, man, remember last time we saw Steph and Clay, they lost to Toronto and them. So I'm going to give it to JB and JT to have a better finals run than Steph and Clay. If both Steph and Clay is on, the shit is over. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm going to say JB and JT. I can't see Steph and Clay both being on and they ruin and the shit is done. So I'm going to say JB and JT overall. So let's look at the analysis of certain things. Otto Porter Jr., Gary Payton II, and Iguodala all supposedly will be back. That adds extra depth on the wing for the Warriors, which will be key. Wind will be key. So after this first game tomorrow night, we'll see. After the second game Sunday, we'll see what's going on with them boys being back. But also on the other side, Celtics, Time Lord, Robert Williams III, and Marcus Smart get a little bit more healthy. Robert Williams III, we talked about it last pod. I hope he ain't not doing this chasing the bag, chasing his championship because the Celtics didn't pay IT like they should have for everything he went through. So I'm hoping that they get their rest. I'm hoping that they get their rest. So them a little bit more healthy. That adds another layer to Boston's defense if we can have Robert Williams out there instead of Grant Williams and Tice and all them out there to fill in the blanks. Boston's length on the perimeter is going to be key. I remember looking somewhere, they said Boston has the best record against the Warriors since Steve Kerr has been a coach. That length. Golden State's speed and transition, how fast they can get out in transition. These are the top 2 defensive teams in the league. So when it comes down to it, their speed and transition is going to be key, both offensively and defensively, who both can get back because they both like to push it. We know what the Warriors do over half court. You have to hold these brothers. We know that. These are things to look at. Shit, Draymond gave Golden State Warriors kind of down their points of emphasis, what they know, what so and so like to do for a little bit on Kyle and Kyle Hurd's podcast. But, you know, I love Dre. He the new media. So he didn't get too much, but he gave a little bit. And, you know, if you listen as a coach, and that's what I was doing. So here we are right now. The finals pick. We got youth versus experience. Right? It's easy to go somebody in 7. It's easy to go somebody in 7. Man, this is the one you got to pick, right? Without being disrespectful. Somebody in 7, right? Celtics in 6, Warriors in 7. Celtics in 6, Warriors in 7. Is that a pick? So somebody in 7, Celtics in 6, Warriors in 7. So that means somebody going to win game 7. But if I come down to it and I got to pick right away, I'm going with the Celtics in 6 and I'm going with the Warriors in 7. Right? Clearly. So if the Celtics get to game 6 and they up, they closing it out. Warriors get to game 7, they going to win on their home floor. All right, y'all. You already know. Let me know. Hit me in the show comments. Let me know what y'all think. Disagree, agree. Appreciate y'all. I got to have a big shindig because I had my 4th year anniversary and I wanted to get right. So we can do that, man. We'll do that in a couple more episodes. Do this for me, y'all. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own black-owned media. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms, confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com, and wherever you listen to your podcast, search Confidence in the Clutch. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K&K. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Twice weekly, Deezy's Don P. Don D, host Confidence in the Clutch, a Confidence in the Clutch podcast about sports, entertainment, music, culture, and society. Have a safe and healthy night. If you're listening during the daytime, create a great day on purpose, y'all. Peace out.
3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.